I don't have my glasses on, so this is the only way I can really see myself, but I'm gonna go back and then I'm not gonna see myself anymore. So, Assalamu alaikum guys. We have welcomed the holy month of Ramadan. We are actually the third day, I think. Yeah, I hope everybody's doing well. Everybody who is fasting, keep it up. God will give you strength, and hopefully, you will be able to work on yourself and stuff. I know I am. And I'm not even fasting. I can't fast because I am 5 months pregnant and I have to take medication for the nausea, because when I don't eat, I get nauseous a lot, and then I throw up, and then I end up being dehydrated, and then when I end up being dehydrated, I end up in the hospital, and it's bad for my health. So I decided to contribute to the month, as every single Muslim has to. My mind, I have to work on my mind, my personality, my attitude, and I'm just trying to be as peaceful as I can, trying to work on my stress, everything, being a mom, being a housewife. I stopped working last week. So yeah, I'm trying to, be a better version of myself, and I'm trying to, as much as I can, get close to God, reading Quran, reading du'as. I am, reading a lot, so that calms me. But yeah, I'm gonna be contributing to, I can't fast, so I have to give food to a poor person every single day. So what I'm gonna do is every week I'm gonna cook for 7 meals, and I'm gonna take you guys with me. Obviously, I'm gonna vlog, and I'm gonna go try to find some people who need it in the streets of Montreal, Canada. I'm here to welcome Ramadan, and I am here to talk about my conversion story. Sorry about taking off all the other videos. I just wanted to make this channel about, me as a Latina and as a Muslim, and post videos about lifestyle, how I live, Q&As, maybe, with my husband or anything. So I'm gonna talk to you about how I converted. I have my notes here because it's a kind of not a long story, I guess. I'm gonna try to make it in short words, but I want to be as detailed as I can possibly be. I think I was around 16 years old. Now I'm 24, so in 2 years it's gonna be 10 years that I'm Muslim. No, I converted, I was 17, but I got interested at 16. I was around 16 years old, and at work and at school I had a lot of Arabic friends. Not all of them were Muslims, but some of them were. And it got me interested, because with all the media and stuff, the people saying that, women in hijab are, are beaten at home, or, they're not free. I wanted to know from their point of view, from a Muslim's point of view, because I'm an outsider. I only see what I see in TV. And obviously I believed what I saw on TV, I didn't judge people, I didn't went on and saying you guys are like this or like that, but when you're young, you're just sometimes ignorant, and you just believe what you see on TV, and then your family members will talk, and they don't know nothing about it. Well, they'll give the opinion that the media gives, and or on personal events. I have an aunt that got into a beef with a woman who was wearing the scarf, and from that moment on she doesn't like people who wear scarves, so it's I don't know. So I wanted to know more about it. I asked a friend what they believed in, what was Ramadan, what was the hijab, why the hijab, why don't you eat pork. At the time I didn't even know that there was halal meat and non-halal meat, halal food actually. I I just didn't know. I just knew that they didn't eat pork. So I asked her, what do you believe in? What are the stories that are, in the Quran? She was like, what are you talking about? What do you mean? Be more specific. So I was like, us in the Bible, we will talk about Adam. There's stories about Moses, Abraham, David, Solomon, Jesus and stuff. And she said, yeah, we believe in Adam, we believe in Abraham, we believe in Noah, we believe in Moses, we believe in, the fact that they believed in every single prophet, every single people that I believe in, made me very interested. So I started to do my research. So I started researching, asking questions, reading a lot. That's very important. And when I felt in my mind I was ready, I called up a friend. I was 17 years old. I called up a friend and I told her, look, I'm ready. I want to get in this. I want to go further into this. But I need you to bring me to the mosque. And she was like, yeah, but we could do it, on the phone. You can say the Shahada. It's just the fact that you say the Shahada. You're attesting, you're accepting that God is one and that, Muhammad Rasulullah, that Muhammad is the messenger of God. That's it. That's the only thing you have to say. And I was like, yeah, but I want it to be official. I want to go to a mosque and I wanted to feel the pressure on my head to know that, okay, I am in the mosque and I am converting. So this is my duty. That's what I needed to feel. She was like, yeah, no problem. So they brought me with her father. Her father drove us. And in the car, I remember he said, Muslim in Arabic means submitted to the law of God. That's the actual meaning of Muslim, And Islam comes from the word as-salam, but it's just, fast, you say fast, so it's Islam. But it comes from the word as-salam, which means peace. So when he said that, I was like, okay, you got me, you got me at hello. We went into the mosque and I went into this room full of books, and it was two women, a young woman she was about 27 years old at least, and a woman, an old elderly woman from Bulgaria. She was a convert and she was about 65 years old, and I remember her telling me the story of her conversion. She was about 20 when she converted, so she's been a Muslim for like 45 years, and she's happy, like you can see it in her face. So it like motivated me. We started to talk about, myself. I was born into a Catholic family who converted, which my mom's side of the family converted when I was about 4 or 5 years old to evangelism. And I went to church up until I was about 13 years old. And I stopped going to church because I felt bullied by the people in the church. I didn't blame the religion. I didn't blame Christianity. I just didn't like the people at church. So I just, stopped going. So that kind of helped me to be, more open-minded to other stuff. I wanted to know what the world believed in. It's not just us. There's a lot. You got the Jewish and the Christians, the people of the book. We believe in the same God, but yet the stories are a bit different. So I felt more comfortable in the updated version of what I believed in, which is Islam. So yeah, going back to the mosque, I recited the Shahada 3 times, and then I felt, the responsibility to go deeper and go faster, because now I'm a Muslim. I have to learn how to pray. I didn't even know how to pray. Like that was, I had to learn how to pray. I had to learn, the meaning of fasting. I had to learn a lot of things, and I enjoyed learning them. But the thing was, I was a 17-year-old Latina. Okay, I was arrogant. I had an attitude problem. Like, alhamdulillah, I changed, I guess. Like, I'm not like I was when I was 17 years old, and I know it. But I still have these, flaws that I'd like to work on. But at the time, I was a very avenging person, So when I converted, I didn't tell nobody. I told my brother, but I didn't want to tell my mother or my grandmother. So I didn't tell them for like a month and a half. And if I told them, it wasn't my fault. I remember I was arguing with my mother about believing in different things and stuff, and my brother just said, yeah, but she's a convert. She converted to Islam like a month ago. And she just looked at me and started to cry. Like, I broke her heart. And I think it's a normal reaction for somebody who believes so bad in what they believe in. Like, I would get heartbroken if my daughter would come and said, you know what, I just don't feel comfortable. I'm sorry, I would get heartbroken because that's what I believe in, and I'm happy in this, but we just can't do anything about our children's decision, now I understand her, but at the time I just felt attacked. I just felt people coming against me, though I had to kind of understand the meaning of a daughter changing her religion to go somewhere else. And I think that I had to be more patient and, I tried to explain, but me and my mother have kind of the same character, so we always shock. Always, up until today, it's a shock. But, I promised myself that, this Ramadan, and it's been 7 years. 7 years I'm a convert, and it's just this year that I felt the need to actually change what's within me, the evil within me, my demons, chase my demons away. But yeah, hopefully God helps me in this month. But yeah, so my family was kind of heartbroken, I guess, and I felt attacked. So when I feel attacked, especially when I was younger, I would feel the need to avenge myself and to hurt people more than they would hurt me. So I rushed into things very, very fast. Like, not even a month after Ramadan started in August. Ramadan started in August of 2010, and I started to wear hijab. I know it's weird that I'm not wearing it right now, but I'll make a total different video about this. I started to wear hijab. I rushed into it without even being ready mentally. I'm a convert. I wasn't used to covering my head. I wasn't used to dressing long. God asks it, I'm going to do it. That's a total different story. I'm gonna make a total different video about this. And I'm gonna make a video about how I deal with my family, because up until today, it's a daily challenge. That's my convert story. And up until today, I'm still converting every single day. Every single day I get more convinced that I'm in the right path, even though the media says that I'm not. I am happy that I am a Muslim. I've been a Muslim for 7 years. And for your information, I'm Latina, if I did not say it, if I did not mention it. For the people who don't know, I am Latina. My parents are from Central America. My father was born in Guatemala and my mother was born in El Salvador. And I was born in Montreal, Canada. So you can imagine the struggle of the music, the food, especially the food. We, Salvadorians eat pupusas. Like, you can't live without pupusas in your life. Come on, tacos, man. That was a hard thing, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys. At the beginning of the conversion, I didn't stop eating right away. It had to be like a process, because oh my god, like, how can you say no to a pupusa? Now we eat pupusas with queso and frijoles, or we can make our own chicken pupusa, which I don't like. But yeah, chicken tacos, man. Halal tacos. Very good. Anyways, thank you guys for, watching this video. Hope it wasn't that boring. Hope you guys enjoy it. And I'm going to be posting about 2 times a week. Hopefully, I didn't have, the energy to post for about 4 months. And like I said, I had to bring down all the other videos because I want to concentrate on something else. And wish you a happy 3rd day of Ramadan. Hope your fast is going well. And I'll see you in the next video.